Hi, I'm Allison. I live alone in the woods with my 2 dogs. I'm divorced and I have a grown child. This is week 10 of my weight loss journey. Glad you're here.
I just had my second shift at the Humane Society, and the staff were really shit to me, and I don't know if I want to go back. This is 2 times in a row that I've had a negative experience with a particular staff person who treated me like I was stupid, scolded me, and told me that I had to be more experienced to do what I was currently doing, which is the antithesis of what the volunteer coordinator said. So I provided feedback to the director, who happened to be here on this Saturday, and hopefully something will come of it. But right now, I'm pissed. That's all.
After I volunteered at the Humane Society, I headed down south to go to a family party. I dropped the dogs off at my dad's house so they didn't have to sit in the car. I'm so nervous, I can hardly stand it. I went to the family party and it was really hard. I'm not mad about anything, it just a couple things broke my heart. And I probably ugly cried for like 90 minutes. And now I don't have the energy to drive 3 hours home. So I'm going to stay at my dad's and I'll drive home tomorrow. So this might be the first time since the beginning of the vlog that I won't weigh in the morning, which might be okay based on some of the choices I've made today. I did have an emergency piece of cake that I purchased at the grocery store. Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay. So I went to the grocery store and I bought a piece of cake just in case I needed it with no intention of actually eating it. That sounds absolutely bonkers to say out loud. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that, but I did. So when I got back to my dad's house, I had 4 bites of the emergency cake. And it really wasn't that good, and it definitely wasn't making me feel any better, so I stopped. But yep, I bought an emergency piece of cake. That's how much I was nervous about this party. That's a 22. That's a 20. You guys, I'm an 18. I thought I was an 18 and then I went and grabbed a 16 and it fits even better. Holy crap. I'm pouring away the cares of the day. My heart aches. As I heal, it's changing the relationships around me, and the losses feel like a death happening in real time. Today, I'm up 3 pounds because of the choices I made this weekend. But in order to actually gain 3 pounds, I would have needed to eat 10,500 calories in excess of what I needed. And that didn't happen, so I know it's just water weight. It's definitely not the end of the world, but it's a bummer. A couple of weeks ago, I went off of my anti-anxiety medication and my antidepressants, and I'm still working on adapting to that physiological change in my body. And what I'm finding is that the only thing I can do to naturally control my anxiety is to exercise. And while that is probably a good thing in the long run, it feels a little burdensome right now. And I wonder how much I'm gonna have to exercise to feel like a normal human. I was able to get permission from my psychiatrist to take my anti-anxiety medication as needed, and sometimes it has been needed. So I'm not completely off my meds, but I'm getting there. And in order to get there, exercise is going to have to be a multi times a day endeavor. Welcome to my bathroom, and I want to show you what I'm doing to make peeing fun again. I got these Keto Mojo ketone test strips. They were very inexpensive. I think they were around $10 for 150 test strips. That's a lot of pee. But what you do is you just pee on the stick, and then you compare your results to the scale. So right now I'm barely in ketosis, even though I've been fasting for 24 hours. My theory on that, I don't really know why, but my theory is that it's because of all the poor food choices I made yesterday, and my body has way more fuel to burn through before it can enter ketosis. So I was gonna break my fast because I'm at 24 hours and my little Easy Fast app told me it was time. But then I checked, and this tells me I'm not ready to break my fast because I haven't even reached ketosis yet. So I'll put a link for these down in the description if you're interested in picking some up. I'm sure there are other brands, but for $10, this has been a super amazing piece of data for me to collect. And it makes peeing more fun. Yay!
So in this closet are the clothes that I intend to sell at some point. Some of them are too big and some of them are too small. So what I'm going to do right now is kind of go through and separate those out and try on some of the ones that I put in here because they were too small and see if they still fit me. Look at that, it fits again. So this is my ridiculous vintage Christmas sweater, and it's back. It fits. It's actually even a little bit big. This has been skin tight on me at times. So that's exciting. I'm going to graduate this up to my primary closet. Holy crap, this fits. This has never fit. I bought it from the Real secondhand designer, and I thought it was gonna fit, but it was like, I couldn't even put it on. And look at that, it fits. Okay, this is getting graduated. Oh my God, this is huge on me. I had put it in here because it was too small. I got this dress back. Yay! I got this dress back too. It had gotten too small in the arms. Ha! Yes. Oh, look at this. This was a thrift store find and it was too tight. But it fits again. Okay, I have regained a sweater, a shirt I've never been able to wear, a dress I've had since before my daughter came to live with us, another dress that's a bajillion years old, a thrift store find that never quite fit, but now it does, and a vintage nightgown I've had forever, and I'm so glad it's back in rotation. Look at that, that's 6 items. Shopped my own closet.
You might notice that this vlog is a little bit different. It only has a few days compared to an entire week. I'm going to start experimenting with shorter, more frequent vlogs during the week, and I would love your feedback in the comments about what you think about that idea and whether it works well for you. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate a like, a subscribe, and a comment, and also consider joining our channel memberships. They start at $2.99 a month. You can join by clicking the join button where you would normally see the subscribe button. If you still see the subscribe button, it means you haven't subscribed yet, and I'd love it if you did so that we could help build this community and get this information out to additional people who might benefit from it. I'd like you to go ahead and check out this playlist that I've put right here on the screen so that you can take a look at all my weight loss vlogs and see where we got from the beginning to right now in the middle of week 10. And consider joining our Discord community. It's a great place with like-minded people who are all trying to achieve similar goals around weight loss and improved health. And it's totally free, and we'd love to have you there with our over 110 members and counting. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. And if you're one of the few who have made it this far, drop me a clothing emoji in the comments so I know you're one of the few. Thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll see you in a few days. We've got this.